King's Corner, all right, a.k.a. Ya Buggin'. All right, we
My
in here.
fault. I was drinking my drink while you was. I missed it. You know what I'm saying? I missed it. You know what I mean? That's the first time ever, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always on point, but your timing was just, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have your
I had
antennas
to hit it
up.
with the
You know
Price
what
is
I mean?
Wrong real quick. Yo, hey man, y'all know what time it is. Hey, we're going to the DMs right now. Got this video. My brother sent me. I wholeheartedly. We're going to just check this out together. So y'all going to listen to. It's coming from Math Hoffa's podcast. What was the name of that?
My expert opinion.
My expert opinion. Appreciate that. Like, yo, so this is the King's Corner, a.k.a.
Yeah,
Yabuggin'. We in the game, coach. All right, I'm going to play it right now. I'm going to read the caption beforehand. It says, man says, the man is Aye Verb. Shout out to Battle Rap.
Aye Verb and,
You know what I mean?
Math.
And Math Hoffa. Man says, men bodies aren't meant to love women. They're meant to F women, to smash women, to have sex with women. It's easy to have sex with 3 girls back to back, but it's hard to have sex with your girl 3 times in a row. That's a wild notion. This is your bugger segment, but we're gonna listen to him. Let's hear him. Let's hear him out.
Still, I told a girl the other day, our bodies don't even tell us to love y'all. It tells us to fuck y'all. Like it does. Like I said this, it's easy to fuck 3 girls back to back. It's hard to fuck your girl 3 times in a row. Right behind each other. Like think about that. Like if you really think about that, right? 3 girls walking in back to back, you up and ready each time. It don't matter. Your girl back, like trying to hit her 3 times in a row, your dick gonna tell you, nah, man, we don't want this. It's most cases. Like our bodies tell us to go and get somebody else.
Yeah.
That's why 30 men can populate the whole planet. It's running through our bodies. It's like saying, our brains don't say fall in love. It say her and I'm get some of that kind, and then I'm try this. You know what I'm saying, don't it? Like, but they don't know that our bodies say this shit,
Instinctually.
right? Yeah, our bodies is still. I told a girl the other day, our bodies don't even tell us to love y'all.
Our bodies don't tell us to love us.
Like it does. Like I said this, it's easy to 3 girls back to back. It's hard to your girl 3 times in a row.
It's hard. It's easy to smash 3 girls in a row. The 3 different women.
3 different women.
Because your body is going to be aroused each time.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
Right.
That's interesting. Yeah, we ice over here. We ice. Just the joint. Yeah, appreciate that. Man, shout out to the live studio audience,
Shout
man.
them
Shout
out.
out to the help right
Shout
here.
them
We
out.
in the game, coach. You know what I'm saying? What you sipping on tonight, bro? You sipping on that right there?
Yeah.
All right, bet. You know, we got the drinks being made. We getting fancy over here in the
Talk
Peace
about
King podcast. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Moving on
we
up.
moving on up in the game. Nah, just that right there. Bet we in there. All right, so look. What are your thoughts? I don't know. I mean, I'll give my thoughts. You want to go first? Go.
Go ahead, you can go.
There's merit. Okay, so I almost forgot what segment we on. We are
King's
on your
Corner.
bugging. We are on your bugging.
But I mean,
so
you know,
I do
if
need
you-
to see if I need to see if the dude bugging or not.
Right, you
All
know, we'll see. Let's talk it through. Talk through it. Let's
Yeah.
figure it out.
All right, so I think there's some merit to that. Obviously, it's a mental thing for men out there.
Thank you.
Getting aroused and you're ready, just like a woman. Sometimes I think it's a lot mental when it comes to sex
Facts.
and being stimulated. Once you're mentally stimulated and you're getting in the mode, yes, the blood flow is going to happen. For the men, the blood flow, that's what gives the man an erection. And then, of course, the water flow gets the woman, you know what I mean, lubricated, if you will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, for that time. So for a man, yes, it's the mental of I got 3 different ones, and that being a thing that people know is almost like a fantasy.
Right.
So you're going to be aroused. So
Right.
yes, your body is saying, I'm willing to do that. Now, if you have your lady, you can be normalized to your lady no matter how good that she is. But
Facts.
and going for that third time may be a bit tougher to get easily aroused for some men versus if it was the third different type of a joint, because you're thinking about it, you're getting yourself there because it's a third woman type of thing. So there's merit to that, merit to what he's saying. But he said love, and that's where I say you're bugging. Our bodies are not meant to love a woman. Nah, bruh. Now, and let me make sure I got that right now. Let me make sure I got that right. He did say, yeah, aren't meant to love women. So I think love is way more than sex. So in my opinion, he's bugging by saying our bodies are not meant to love, because our mind is a part of the body unless he's differentiating. You know what I mean? But I feel like that our bodies can desire, a hug. Our bodies can desire just a human contact that has nothing to do with intercourse. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think and then especially when you talk about physical touch being a primary love language for a good amount of men, that physical touch isn't always intercourse. So that's why I would respectfully disagree. And I'll say you're bugging a little bit to say that we're not meant to love. Our bodies are not meant to love women. They're meant to smash women, and using the only evidence because you'll get aroused smashing 3 different types of women versus your same girl. In my opinion, you're bugging. I think the science may be there for you as far as the arousal part, but the love piece of it, I think there's way more layers to that cake there when it comes to love than just getting aroused. All right.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fact. And again, like I said, I mean, like you said, I'll agree with the fact of, you can't totally throw away everything he said. Just as a man, I know women might see it and be like, oh, but as a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that women not going to be able to relate to. You guys are just not going to understand.
Right.
You're just not us,
Big
right?
facts.
And vice versa. Certain things we ain't going to be able to understand with y'all, how y'all operate. So, like, I do agree to the fact of I guess just the primal, innate desire to want to engage or just be physically attracted or conquer or whatever word you want to use, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with that aspect of it, but where it gets shaky is, one, like you said,
It's a little shaky.
it gets shaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, the argument factor of the reason why he based it on, right? Like the 3 women, blah, blah, blah. Because for one, you might get aroused, right, and be ready for the 3 women, but your energy not going to be the same for all 3 women. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, all right, let me clarify, because I know a lot of you, a lot of you, I'm trying to use a good word. Because those are 2 words I'm about to use. I had to skip over and filter both of them out because they was about to be reckless. A lot of you dudes, it's a honey pack, it's a rhino pill, it's a, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some other shit from nigga around the corner.
Now that's your bucket.
Right. So we talk about au natural, like, no GMO. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going in 3 different women. I don't care how they look, how excited you are. Your energy ain't gonna be the same for all 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know pretty much after like the second nut, you just out here pumping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's for her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
At that time,
it's for S and G's at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
indeed.
so, you know what I mean? Even with a 3rd woman, it is what it is. And then, like, your energy level, it just ain't the same. So that's where it gets a little shaky too. And at the same time, it's just very surface level. Because like you said, yeah, you be attracted to these women. But when you talk about loving somebody long term, that's a different subject. And then he started off with body, but then he said our brain, right? So now you like mixing in a different aspect, and that's where he lost me too. Yeah, because it's like, all right, because I can agree with you on our body tells us you lusty. Everybody, I think initially probably is a little lusty. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, she could get it. You know what I mean? That's what it, huh?
That might be a new term.
Nah. I heard that before.
I've never heard that one. That's a new one for me. You're a little lusty right now. That's like thirsty, but you're lusty.
Right.
I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
All right, go ahead.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you get with somebody, and that's the initial feeling, right? So, but after you spend some time and you build, then it's like, oh, like I really rock with this person. I mean, coming off the, what we just spoke about earlier, with attraction and physical and personality, right? So you tap into the physical first, and then like you build from there with the chemistry and the personality, so on and so forth. And so at that point, what are we talking about? Because it's like, is your body still telling you not to be with this person? Your body only telling you to smash them and get rid of them? And I guess now is it your mind telling you or your heart that I should be with them? And so now is it like a fight against the two? I don't understand that part of it. So it's like that part is where I feel like he lost me, and definitely we could say he bugging on that part.
Yeah, you bugging that, my G.
Yeah.
And so we just go unanimous. You're bugging that, Aye Verb. Still, salute to you. Keep doing your thing.
Hey, salute to Verb, one of the illest.
Yeah, you know what I mean, in the battle rap for a minute. But it just makes me think, I feel like there's a lot of men out here who haven't been in love. Don't know, and might even be confused when they are or what it feels like, and have no clue. And I think that's where we be getting a good amount of your buggers when it relates to relationships.
That's a fact.
It's crazy, man.
I mean, just take it a little step further. I feel like I need to say that. I feel like a lot of men in general, like, don't understand a lot about themselves overall, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to emotions. And, just that whole journey, right? Like tapping into who they are, being self-aware, introspective. And so, like, again, we brought it up a lot of times. We'll keep talking about it because it's something that needs to be highlighted. But therapy is a dope thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your time to yourself to just figure yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a dope thing. Like,
that's that emotional intelligence we be speaking
right,
about.
exactly. That part. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part that we need to work on and develop more as men, because then I feel like, you more aware, then you don't make some of these type of snap judgments or move under the same premise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That because that's been a thing that we've heard forever, right? Like men just want to smash, or they just want to conquer, and they can't help themselves. Which again, like I said, I'm not saying that that's totally wrong. I feel like part of that, it has, like you said, some merit to it, but that can't be the end all be all.
Ask yourself why. Why do I feel this way?
Right.
And being emotionally intelligent isn't just about learning the other person and being there for the other person's emotions and understanding why they feel a certain way and being empathetic to them and listening to them. It's about your own self as well. And being aware first of your own emotions and why am I doing certain things? Why do I think this way? You know what I mean? And then managing your own emotion as well. You know what I mean? There's so many layers to that.
Do you agree? One thing I've started to realize is the more you know yourself, the more you actually know other people. And the easier it is to spot, like, what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, we all different. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
We all unique. I feel like people go too far with this shit sometimes, but yes, we are. One of the reasons why I'm able to, like, I feel like I gel with people kind of quickly, and like they're like, "Oh, how you know this about me? How you know?" Because I just move under the premise that, yeah, we're all unique, but they're like only but so many different types of people. Like they're a type, and you fit under a type. And yeah, there's some things that make you different from the rest in that type, but you're a type. So once I kind of feel what your type is and where you going, I kind of know what this is about. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, when you have that coupled with the fact that you've been through things, you've done some work. It's like when you start to see people move a certain way, do certain things, you recognize it instantly because you remember when you were doing those things. You remember when you were in those spaces and how you felt. So it's like, you know the type of time that's coming with whoever you're dealing with. So that's why that type of stuff is important too.
Big facts. Yeah, man. Hey, man, we in here, bro. Like, yo, we dropping the gems. We dropping the knowledge. Y'all know what time it is, man. Like, yo, we didn't refill. We appreciate that. But we about to refill again. You feel what I'm saying? I need another one. Like, yo, King's Corner, y'all know what it is. It's another episode, Peace King Pod, man. We ain't going nowhere. It's just a break or whatever. Refresh yourself.
Y'all know how we do.
Get y'all stuff together again. And we're going to come right back, man. You already know what time it is. It's your boy, Trell Maurice
Hungry HD.
Hey, man, it's Peace King Pod. We out.